guys, and what's up? Today I'm going to be talking about going to a writing conference for the first time. So in the sometime in June. It's still June, okay, so whatever, but in June. I was able to go to a writing conference for the very first time, which was super duper uber exciting. It was a super small one. Most of the people that went knew each other through an online community, and so it was not as awkward, I guess, as probably normal conferences would be, but it was still super super exciting and still gave you the writer conference feel, and you were able to, I don't know, interact with everybody, and it was small, so we kind of all got to know each other by the end. So while I was there, one other person there was able to actually do a real vlog. I did not vlog. I wanted to, but I'm a scaredy cat. She's much braver than I am, and so I stuck to the safe route, and on the last day I interviewed 4 people. I wanted to do more, but it was kind of hard to, I'm still shy. It was hard to wrangle people and be like, hey, I want to interview you. So, yeah, I got 4 people, but that's enough. So this video won't be super duper long. But first I want to talk about some of the expectations that I had, if they were met, you know, those kind of things. So I was terrified, like 110% terrified. The whole trip there, I was just like, anyway. And so when I actually got there, a friend tackle hugged me, and I was like, okay, it'll be all right. And it was all right. So expectation wise, when it came to the sessions and everything, I was blown away, because I kind of knew of the people having the sessions and stuff, and I was really excited for quite a few, but the other ones I was like, but they turned out amazing, every last one of them. Some of them were just what I needed, and I'm really excited to start putting into action what I learned from the sessions. And my expectation with everything else, I don't really know what I expected. I was just really scared because I didn't expect anything, and I was like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? But it was not scary. Nothing bad happened. Everyone was super duper uber nice. We had pizza and it was so awesome. Like, the pizza is just delicious. So I went around asking people quite a few questions, and actually quite a few, is 3. I exaggerate, okay? I thought of more like later, or like before, like right before the interviews, and then I'd forget them because I'm really bad at remembering things. So anyway, the first one was, what was your favorite thing at the conference? And personally, my favorite thing was the very last session. It was about giving God control of your life, not just your writing life, but your life. And it was just really, really, really helpful with things that I'm going through in my life right now. And it was definitely my favorite. Most, you know, I had some other really favorite sessions though too, about like, yeah. And some of my other favorite parts was I had somebody critique my work. I paid them to critique my work, and just being able to talk about my work with them. And also I got some new books, and being able to talk to the instructors and just learn a lot from them was a lot of fun too. We made a human pyramid, and that was so much fun. Yes. It took a few tries, but we did it, so that was a lot of fun. It was also amazing to watch quite a few musicians. Not me, I'm too scared to do anything with performing, unfortunately. There was someone brought their violin and viola, and then someone brought their flute, and there's a piano there, and so lots of different musicians got together and started playing, and lots is 4 musicians got together and started playing, and it was really, really cool, and yeah, amazing. So the other question was, if you could change anything, would you change it? Not really. I was afraid that there would either be too many sessions or too much socializing time, and it was really, really well done where there wasn't too much of either. It was, you know, if you have too much socializing time, it gets to the point where, like, for me personally, I have awkward silence. And there was some awkward silences, but that was all my fault and nobody else's, and I could have fixed it, but I didn't. And too many sessions gets to the point where you're really tired and you're just like, I don't care about this session anymore. But there was not too many sessions. It went from like 9, I think, till like 10-ish. You know, there was breaks for lunch and 15-minute breaks between each session so that you could talk to your friends about the sessions or whatever. So it was awesome. And I don't think I would change anything. I might make it longer. Everybody else said make it longer. Personally, I know that if it had been any longer, I would have been, I would not have been able to like do the last day probably very well. I would have been like, so, and then the last question was advice for first-time conference goers. First-time conference goers. Honestly, my advice is to expect little so then you're surprised by a lot. Yes, that's my advice. Also, someone said to make friends. You never know how your connections are going to, you know, blossom. And even if they don't blossom, it's still okay. So be open with your email, give it out. Of course, with discretion. But yeah, just make friends, talk to people, get over your shyness, which is really what I need to do. And just be yourself. Have fun and learn a lot. Take notes because it's so much information. So much. So that's my advice. And now we need to go to the interviews. What's up, guys? So for the last 2 days, I've been at a writing conference. Hold on. My glasses have terrible glare, but anyway. I've been at a writing conference and I planned to vlog. I just didn't feel comfortable vlogging. But today, I am going to go around and ask everybody questions. So that's what this vlog is about. Kind of a Q&A interview kind of thing with different young writers who went to this conference and how they benefited from it. So at the moment I am actually doing photography because it's early in the morning and I really want to do that. A good way to end the whole conference thing is take pictures of everything around. So yeah. Y'all, I just found this coolest slug. Like, this is probably the weirdest thing to vlog about. But legit, look how cool it is. We have teeny tiny slugs where I live. Look at it, it's like a snake. It's so cool. And I'm literally just like sitting on the ground watching this slug because it's so cool. Oh. Hello, Alice and Grace. So we have 3 questions for you.
Okay.
First off, what is your favorite part of this conference so far?
I guess it was meeting all my friends and also getting to talk with the instructors and just having fun and being silly and playing music.
Cool. So, like, I forget my questions now. Hold on. Like, I was thinking of all these other cool ones that I could ask, and then I was like, oh dear. I'm not a good interviewer. Okay, so the other question was, would you come to a conference again?
Yes.
Okay. And how would you like change or add to the conference experience?
Maybe make it longer.
Okay.
More time, and also like during question and answer, have people raise their hands.
Yeah, I think the same exact thing. So I have another throw-in question. What is your advice to the first-time conference goer?
Be sure you remember to bring paper and pencils and notebook and money and bag and like anything you can think of that you might need because you probably will need it at some point.
That's really good advice. Alright, hello, Chloe.
See, I'm scared.
What is your favorite part of this conference so far?
I'd have to really think about it.
Well, I love meeting all the people who I've talked to online but like never actually met. Some of them I've met. And then I also love all the sessions and learning so much, and it's been really encouraging.
That would be a good
What is one thing you'd change about it if you could?
I'd add a session for parents. So the parents can like know how to better support us, and then there's like a reason for your parents to come instead of just dropping you off.
What is your advice for first-time conference goers?
Well, I'm a first-time conference goer,
So you can have good advice,
so
right?
yeah. I would say get to know as many people as you can, because you never know when those connections are going to come in handy, like they just said. And then also just make a lot of friends, because otherwise you're just going to be all by yourself. It's just going to be really lonely. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Chloe. Hello, Cami.
Hi.
What's your favorite part of this conference so far?
People and everything, and being outdoors. It's cool.
If you could change anything about this, would you? Or what? Like, how would you change it?
I'd make it longer.
What is your advice for first-time conference goers?
Just come.
That's good advice. All right, thank you so much.
Bye.
Hello, Ellie.
Hi.
Okay, so first up, I want to know, what was your favorite part of this conference so far?
Meeting people.
Yeah? If you could change anything about it, how would you change it?
Longer. Way longer.
Yeah.
A week.
Yes, totally. What is your advice for first-time conference goers?
I don't know. Be prepared for anything.
Yes, bring everything. Be prepared. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something from these small interviews and my ramblings. You should, if you're a writer, you should really look into a writer's conference, and I hope you have a great day. See you later.